Right, so we're gonna go rank ahead the Foot Fantasy players. We've got every single player here, so let's start ranking them. We got S, and S plus and A tier. I don't think with the stats anyone's gonna fall underneath those, but let's just go over the first player. So the first player is, well, we have the full list here. So I thought I'll look for it. Sankets now. I think he's a decent card. I don't think he's amazing. Defense awareness is a bit poor. I think he's just very basically A tier. Nothing really much to say about that. There's no need more to really say about it. He's A tier. That's about it. Then we go with Baba Julia. Now, she was always one of my favorite players. If you remember, I used to really like using her. Her card is actually pretty decent. Quick step, Travella, power shot, rapid. I think I see her as a super sub. That's what I see her. 4-star, 4-star. She's actually got very good striking stats. For 60k, she's genuinely a steal. I would love to see inside forward plus plus, but I think she's too good of a card to drop at A tier. I think she's got some unorthodox stats like stand tackling at 80, which you very rarely see. But she's got all the playstyles you want. Yeah, the playstyle plus could be better. I'm not going to pretend here. But she's got everything you'd want. She's got the rapid, she's got all the ball controls almost. Power shot, could have finesse, but she's got rapid and quick step. In my eyes, this is definitely going as one of the better cards. Definitely one of the better cards. And for me, she goes S tier. Maybe you can even make the argument that she could be with the right playstyles on the cusp of a certain tier. I don't want to say it, but if she had the right leagues, right playstyles, I think she would be underrated. Then we're going to go over to the Baku card now. You see, when I'm looking at a right back at this stage of the year, what I'm looking for is certain stats like, okay, does that player have the ability to run and the defensive awareness? He has a bit of everything. I don't think there's anything that's really problematic with this card. I think you can look at his defensive awareness, and his defensive awareness is actually very good. The only thing that really I would say is a bit risky, I would say, is maybe his play styles, but I don't even think they're that bad. I think he's got everything that you'd want. You know, you'd want rapid. Yeah, he could have a bit more defensive play styles. And I think people are just being a bit picky, saying, oh, he hasn't got this play style, he hasn't got that play style. I don't think you can be that picky. I think he's everything that you'd want. Yes, he's another jockey, and yes, he's only 5'9". That could be the only downside, but I still think he's a very good card. In my opinion, he's definitely going in S tier for me. I think when you're coming to this point of the year, I know there's so many cards available, but you got to be careful about what you're being picky of. I would say concentrate on the main stuff like the stamina, the sprint speed, the defense awareness. And if you get any of the following, you're pretty much good to go. If you've got the rapid, the quick step, the intercept, and you can see maybe below here, we don't really have that much. So to be honest, I think he's a very good card. I don't think he's getting there. He's worth getting the hate. Yeah, he could have some better roll pluses, but I think he's very good. Me personally speaking. Then we're gonna go to Beling. Now Beling, honestly, I don't even know who this is. Should I know who this is? I have no idea. But anyway, actually not a bad card. I've not seen this card actually. I've never even heard of this player in my life. I'm gonna be honest. He's got incisive, power shot, anti-attack, intercept. Got no jockey though, and got no quick step or rapid, which is ideally what you'd want. But I think for centre mid, he's very good. I think the only downside is he doesn't have the holding play role. Like I want at least a holding plus at least. But he's a good through ball. Like he can even play cam. You know what? This is actually a very well-rounded stat. I'm not gonna say he's S plus, but there's an argument here that he's better than you think he is. I think he goes in. We'll rearrange this in the end, but I think he's better than you think. I think he's probably not going to get enough credit he deserves. But I think he's better than you think. I think his sprint speed will let him down. Ultimately, his sprint speed could be a bit higher in defensive awareness, but inside the card, which is what the most important thing is, inside the card, I'm just going to double check him actually one more time. I'm just thinking here, there's not that many cards that can play the cam role and the CDM and has good defensive awareness. He's a very good utility card. Can play all three of those roles. The sprint speed could be higher. That I won't lie about. Then we have Marmouche now. Very expensive. Very expensive card. I think he is a good card. Is he worth the coins? No. He's got a power shot playstyle plus, a technical, finesse, incisive. Could have tiki-taka, but he's got rapid and playstyle. 5-star skill moves. Look, I think he is S tier, but I don't think he's worth the money per se. I think I'd want a 5-star, 5-star. I think there's other 5-star, 5-stars you can get. He's not that team of the year level, but he is very, very good. I'm just gonna quickly have a quick check here. Like, he's an S plus tier, but I'm just thinking for the price. So on the right, would you rather not have someone like Hansen? You know, he's got that unique characteristics. But when I look at someone like Bon Mati, now I know they're not the most identical positions. I think maybe if he was 2, I think at 4 is a bit pushing it. Like when I'm looking at a card like this, I'm comparing it to a Salah, for example. And I think to myself, this would be the most direct comparison. Salah's got a finesse shot and rapid, which is better. He hasn't got a quick step. You're asking me, I think he's S plus. I definitely don't think he's worth the price, though, is what I would say. I would say he's not worth the price, but he's S plus tier. He'll be the first card that gets the S plus tier. I think he's not worth the price. Honestly, he's not worth it. We go to Kanu. Kanu, what's he gonna do? What a goal against that Chelsea. That was hat-trick in 15 minutes. 4-star, 4-star, decent, could be better. Not gonna make S plus. S tier, no doubt. Very, very good card, quite affordable. Jumping is terrible, but he's got the finesse shot, press proven, and rapid. He's not the most clunkiest. Well, actually, it's 6'5". I thought it was 6'1". Even that agility balance, you know, it's not going to help. It's not going to help here. He's got to go S tier. I think I was looking at his stats and I was thinking, was he 6'1", 6'2"? Maybe we could have gotten away with how he is. But realistically, no, you can't. Anyway, let's move on to the next one, Caicedo. One card that I was actually looking forward to using, because this card has the 92 defense awareness, 85 sprint speed. I think he's a good CDM. That's by it. You can also go forward as a center mid. Got ping pass and tiki taka. I would like to see some bit maybe like jockey or something, but I still think he's a good card. His sprint speed lets him down. Otherwise, he could have potentially been on the card. You could even put a hunter on him, you know, because he's already got natural defensive stats. But I think probably keep it as a shadow is what you want. I think with a chemistry style, he's very, very good. I think as it stands, nah, he's S tier. He's not S plus. Me personally speaking, I don't think he's S plus. Then we're gonna go over to Gorgeous. Jockey Playstyle Plus. Height's not the best. Stats wise, she's very good. However, the height is it's not good enough. I don't think she's A tier. I think with the right player, she can be very, very good. But that's what I would say. Kvaratskhelia, very good stats. I would like to see a better playstyle. Like I look at this card here and I'm thinking, oh, that card's also very, very good. This card is very, very good. I'd want to see a 5-star, 5-star, some better shooting stats. I think just because he's 5-star, 5-star, we put him on the cusp over here. But I don't think he's S plus. I think he's like the most forward S plus, in my opinion. Joe Cole, a decent card, 50k. Got everything that you really want. Again, another S card. He's actually pretty decent. Got a quick step as well. Don't forget he does have the 4-star, 4-star. Good finishing. Good everything you'd want. And he can play that cam role. A versatile card. I think he's S tier. No qualms about that one. We're just going to start pushing players in the front here. I think we need to increase the size of this S tier. This A tier is what I've realized. João Felix, SBC now. This is where things get a bit complicated, okay? Because he's an SBC. 1.3 million. It's a lot. As a striker, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. No, I don't think. Nah, he's not. For me, he's going S tier. We really got to sort this out. We've got so many cards here. He's going S tier for me. I don't think he's gonna. He can be near the front, but I don't think he's got the ability. Son, don't even ask. Don't even need to ask any questions. He's very, very good. Son is like one of the best players that's always in the game. You know, we saw this card and we're thinking this card's very, very good. There's not that much you can improve on. However, give a guy quick step playstyle plus. Is he worth that kind of money? Is a debatable argument. But got tiki taka, what you want. Rapid. The only thing doesn't have is flair, which is not important. It's got Trivella. In my opinion, one of the best strikers. If he had maybe a ping pass and a Sussman 5-star fast, be one of the best strikers in the game. The only thing is he's 6 foot. He's always going to be slightly clunky. That's why press with him can help him a lot. But I think he's S tier, one of the best cards we have in this promotion, if you're asking me. Guti now. Now, Guti is one of those ones where I think he doesn't get the credit he deserves. I think it's not a bad card if you could play CDM, but you can't, and you can only play center mid. I've already seen him, center mid, attacking player. He's not going to be the smoothest on the ball. He's not going to creep into S plus. That's for sure. But Viali. Viali is one of those interesting cards because I don't really see him that much. 5-star weak foot. You know what? This guy could be on a cusp of S plus tier. Let's see the playstyles. Could have quick step. You know what? I think he's underrated. I think he's very underrated. Plus for the advanced forward. You know what? I'm gonna put him on S plus tier. Yeah, his long passing is not gonna be good, but that's not the end of the world. His job is to finish the chances. You know what? I'm gonna say he creeps in S plus. I think for the money that he is as well. Nah, man. I think for the money that he is, we're putting him at a disservice here anyway. Alright, next card we move over to. Not bad one. Not seen this one. 5'11", 5-star weak foot. Another decent card. I think maybe he's. You see, difference between these two cards, they're very, very identical. And in my head now, I'm thinking, is it right to put one card in S plus tier and one? He's got the better playstyles in some ways, but he's got the better attacking playstyles. It's a good cam. Maybe do we just put them both on the cusp of S plus? He hasn't got the power shot. He hasn't got a quick step either. You know what? Forget it. It's my list anyway. I'm not here to appease. They're both going to go S plus. Hazard. Let's go S plus as well. Let's go S plus. I think most people won't have a card. You know what? We'll sort this out after. 6'4". I mean, he's okay. I don't think he warrants anything else, to be honest. You can go here, 8 here. Don't think he warrants any other positions if you're asking me. Malin. Not a bad card, actually. Not a bad card indeed. Long shots are a bit dead. I think solid S tier. Then we have done. Let's do this quickly now as we're running out of time. Too many cards to go for. Rapid, relentless. She can't play CDM still. She's S tier. She could have been S plus. I know she's 5-1. But she's got everything you'd want. You know what would be crazy? She had a jockey play start and finesse shot. She would be insane. And ping pass. She can't play CDM though. That really lets down. She's S tier. I have no idea who this one is now. What's the height? 5'6". Unfortunately, she's got to go to A tier. She's not like got those amazing stats that will really push her in front. Let's go here. Free card. You're not gonna complain. It's an average card. It's a free card. You're not gonna complain too much. A tier. Tweedy's next. S plus, I think. He hasn't got the finishing, but he's not really going to go forward as a CDM unless you trigger him. But he has the ability to go and score outside the box. Could have better long shots. S plus. Top tier stats. Maybe a bit pricey. But I think he's S plus, man. Let's move this guy out of the way for a second. I think Matuidi's S plus. Actually, a lot of players. Maybe I should make S plus plus tier as well. I should consider making S plus plus tier. Chiromani I think is good, but I don't think he's S plus. I think his pace is a bit dead. I don't think he's worth the money. Shooting's dead. Centre back worthy card though. He goes S tier. He needs better sprint speed in my opinion. He has everything that you'd want, but he's got to have better sprint speed. That is the only thing that's keeping him. Like one thing you're gonna always see is like the one thing that's keeping a lot of these cards is sprint speed. Like if you haven't got the sprint speed, forget it. It's the most important stat. Like yes, play styles are important, but like you know, decent card, nothing amazing. 6'2". You know what? I think he goes in S tier. He goes maybe the highest of A tier. I've got to be careful about how I do these. And the Xiangov, the last guy. I got to be careful about how I do these. To Sang, you decent card. He can't play CDM, but he's got some decent overall stats. Quick step. I'm using him as a wing. He's got everything you want. He's got power shot. Look, he could have tiki taka. He could have ping passing. Esther. All right, let's go with the list now. I think Senra's probably the best of them all. He's probably here. That's the way that I was at A tier. That's what I was at A tier. And then for S plus tier, Sun and Go Fast, Marmouche, Matuidi, and this tier is a bit of a mess, but he'd be the best. Put Chouameni here. Malin here. We need to expand this. We actually got not enough space here. But then we're gonna these are all S plus tier. And to be honest, Babaji is a higher and Kaisedo can go here. That is the way that I'll do it, guys. It's just very, very messy. These are the remaining guys in S plus tier. I'm happy with that. That'll be my rankings. Maybe a few players that debatable. Maybe Vialli goes in front. I don't know, man. It's a tough one. Like something like this. It's hard because they're all very good. But at some point, you just got to call it like, okay, who goes where? Malin goes here. Caicedo goes here. Tchouaméni only because he can play centre back. And then maybe Felix goes there. Tchouaméni goes there. Then Crystal Dawn just off the page. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm very happy. So that would be my final list. Babajide technically is one of the better ones though, so she would go like this. Baku has the argument of even going higher. For goodness sake. It's okay. I think I'm happy with that now. So that would be mine. You can see Tchouaméni just below Tchouaméni over here with Crystal Dunn somewhere in the corner there. And then this would be the second row. So Guti, Babajide. Babajide probably the argument of going higher than Guti. Baku one still a very good right back. Then you have the just about makes S tier for stats. Maybe it doesn't have the playstyles. But that would be my final tier list. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Peace.